Morning or good afternoon. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. Come on in. Happy Valentine's Day to all the ladies. Happy Valentine's Day, ladies. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day, ladies. Let me let my face show. Let me get all this. The world is mad. Yeah, come on in, y'all. Come on in. Good morning, or afternoon. Oh man, I didn't heard it all, y'all. Uh, where's my pen? I usually keep me a pen around here. I'm gonna address Angelo a little bit. Tell y'all what my mom said. I spoke to her this morning. Sent her $50 for Valentine's Day. Said she was out. It's real embarrassing. It's really, really embarrassing. I'm gonna let y'all get in. I want 100 people on this live before I tell y'all the conversation me and my mom have. Shout out to the lady who I talked to this morning. It's real embarrassing. Really, 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 really embarrassing, y'all. The way people do the things they do in these YouTube streets and will have to suffer the consequences on their own. Come on in. Yeah. Last night was crazy, crazy party, man. Them girls, I had them going crazy last night. Dumbo kept calling my phone. He called my phone. I mean, he can't stop shit. He ain't never started shit, and he most definitely can't stop shit. Excuse me on this Sunday, y'all. I might cuss a little bit. So y'all just go have to excuse me on this Sunday. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah. The truth, what's going on? Yeah, man, it was wild last night. They was getting it in. So I'm a cold DJ, man. I play that music, man. Them girls was going crazy. Yeah. Yeah, people want to play with people mamas. Don't realize motherfuckers know where they mama live too. I mean, I ain't started this shit. He started this shit. I mean, I don't know what people to expect, but I talked to Mama Tyson this morning, y'all, and I feel so good because for one, I never threatened this dude mother. I never said anything about his mother. Never called his mother out of her name. None of these bloggers never disrespect none of their mothers. Never post their mothers on my YouTube channel. None of that. And those are facts. Those are really facts. You know, it seems like people don't have no limitations to what they do, but the law does have a limitation. The law does have a limitation. The law has limitations. They mad because I got love in the world, love in Houston, love in Florida, love in Atlanta. Love in Texas, period. Love in Vegas, Chicago. They just mad I got love all around the world. I got love in UK. I got love in South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Washington, D.C., Miami, all the Midwest states, Ohio, Detroit, Michigan, St. STL. I got family in Detroit, got family in STL, got family in Florida, family in Vegas, Chicago, Jackson, Mississippi, Yazoo, Mississippi. They hate that I got love around the world. And I can't help it that I established this type of love around the world with my own personality, with my own image, my own character, not off nobody else's name, nobody else anything. I was always me before I even came to YouTube streets for before I even came to YouTube, before I even came to Facebook. My heart always been the same. My mind got itself in check because it wasn't always the same. But I thank God over the years that He has changed my thoughts, changed my visions. He did everything, you know. I thank Him for sometimes the turn up moments, and I thank Him sometimes for calming me down when need to be. You know, when I say karma, people really think it's not coming at their door. It's gonna knock at their door. Trashy J's next in line up, y'all. It ain't what you do, it's just how you do it. You feel me? And guess people ain't learned. So we're gonna let it be what it is. But I talked to my mom, and it's really embarrassing when you got to tell your mother that you got a clown on YouTube who posts a picture on the internet and who sent threats to her. It's really embarrassing. Now, I wasn't going to do it at first because I don't involve my mother and this YouTube mess. I don't, because it ain't got nothing to do with her. My family ain't had nothing to do with it. But people want to involve my family, and And this is what happens when you do. The Bible says, "Do unto others as others do unto you." Uh, so I had to let her know what's going on in these YouTube streets about Dumbo, and I told my mother to just be careful out there. My mama said she always watching her back, just like her son. You know, so it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Telling her about a YouTube dummy, and shout out to that dummy for keeping the video up, because now my people have seen the video, and it's just out of my hands. I don't have nothing to do with it. You know, I don't have nothing to do with it. I kept trying to tell that dude that's the wrong mama to play with, but you know, you got them dummies over there making them feel like he doing something so right, so courageous, and they entertain it. But the crazy part about the YouTube street is that none of these people in the YouTube world can save you. Can't none of y'all save me. I could say anything at my mouth, but in reality, can't none of y'all save me. None of y'all. You know? But it's sad to say people take this YouTube for a joke, for a game, and then it ain't no fun and games when a motherfucker knock at your door. And it ain't no fun and games when motherfucker creep in your backyard. And it ain't no fun and games when motherfuckers find out where your people stay or where you lay your head at. It ain't no fun and games. And it's really, really embarrassing that I have to tell my mother about a YouTube dummy who posted her picture, and we all seen it on YouTube, and poses threats to her. Now that's embarrassing. Shout out to the person who called me this morning. My mother was out doing her thing. I said, "My mom, send you $50 for Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day." She said, "Oh, thank you, son." I had to explain to her about the haters and, you know, how people mad because I saved my money from YouTube and got me a crib. And shame we got to tell her. She said, "Well, baby," she said, "don't worry about them haters. You ain't, yeah, you ain't doing nothing if you ain't got none. Period." I said, "Yeah." I said, "But what motherfuckers really want me to do is come down there, mama, and put them on their back." You know what my mama said to me? He said, "Nah, son, it ain't even worth it." She said, "It ain't worth it. Mama good." I said these words exactly to my mama. I said, "Now, mama, trust your son. When I tell you make these type of moves because your life is being threatened, trust your son." You know what my mama said? She said, "Okay." Now, I didn't bring my mom into this picture. Dumbo brought my mom into this picture. He can continue to talk about it. My people's on this page, so I'm not responsible no more. I don't even want to mess with dude. Dude ain't even on my level. My mama told me, and that's the best advice she could have gave me, is don't risk your life. I come too far. That's his problem now. She said, "I come too far." She said, "Don't risk all that over him." She said, "You go have haters." But she said, "I do whatever you ask me to do." I said, "Mom, I just want to make sure you straight." She said, "I'm good." She said, "I'm good." I said, "Now, mama, uh, I don't know the mental state of this dude." I said, "But one thing I do know, we ain't taking no chances. So we have to do the paper trail." You feel me? So uh, When karma strikes, the paper trail already in place. You feel me? I didn't invite my mother into this. He invited my mother into it. Same way with the rest of these clowns, but this fool go to the extent to threaten my mother on YouTube Live. Post my mother's picture on YouTube Live, who is from Illinois. Now you tell me how he go ride, how he go travel, where he go. Because motherfuckers already know how he look. And I say it again, it ain't even about no smoke. See, I try to be civilized and tell people, look, y'all taking this stuff too far and involving people, mamas and kids and personal life and all this extra shit y'all be doing. Then y'all want to come on the internet and then you get them other dummies over there. They play right into his hand. And, you know, the minute they did all this shit and then they come down off their drugs or their liquor, now they want to act like they civilized citizens. Nah, it don't work like that in my book. You're responsible for your actions. You're responsible for what you say out your mouth. That's why I say keep that same energy. I don't have to do nothing no more. I'm good. My mama told me, she said, baby, forget him. You got haters. Whatever you need me to do, it's on and cracking. So not only did he disrespect my mother, not only did he verbally threaten my mother on YouTube, but my people, my family, my hood niggas, everybody saw it. Everybody saw it. So I just want to say this. I don't believe in violence. But DJ Tyson ain't got nothing to do with whatever happened to that dummy. Okay? Just want to let y'all know that I'm going to continue to live my life in Houston. I'm going to continue to support the Walk for Kels and do what I do because that's what I came to do. I didn't come again to get in this beat with all these niggas and do all this extra shit. But at the same time, because I debunked the lies and call it what it is, the same way everybody else call it what it is, they want to make it all personal. So it's personal. Yeah. But Rita B, guess what he can't disrupt? He disrupt. For one, I'm older than him. That's number one. Number two, I'm very wiser than him. Number three, I would never get on the internet and threaten nobody's mother and tell people what I'm going to do to another person's relative. I don't got nothing to say no more, Chris. He loved my mama that much, but he could never love her much as the people that's connected with my mother, that knows my mother, and that loves my mama. I have nothing to do with it. He did it to himself. So you got to keep a paper trail on this nigga, man. Got to. See, the greatest thing I love about all this is one thing to talk about my mother, but it's another thing to not only talk about her, but you post threats to her and you posted her picture on your YouTube channel. How dumb these fucking criminals get, man. So don't blame me if a motherfucker come knocking at your door. Don't blame me, motherfucker come knock your shit back. Don't blame, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I kept telling people, stop playing these internet games. Because motherfuckers gonna be knocking on motherfucker doors, man, while they talking about, man, I'm gonna go to your mama house. And man, I keep telling them, man, Certain people's house they just don't want to go to. I'm just saying, if that's what he think my mama lived. But I ain't got nothing to say about that. All I'm gonna say is this here. He did it to himself. May God bless him. Man, I don't know how he go beat these, boy. He got so many cases piling up on this nigga, man, that this nigga's pathetic. And then what's so crazy is him and Bozo number 1 and Bozo number 2, they are some of the biggest dummies on YouTube. They threaten the people that's in their own city, in their own state, and they really think they're going to be able to roam around freely. And that these people don't have people that love them. This is the mentality they think. When you hear Bozo threaten Dallas, a 21, 22-year-old lady, as if don't nobody love Dallas. When you see him doing and saying the shit he's doing about Sylvia, as if nobody loves Sylvia. But the crazy part about it is they do it to the people in their own city, in their own state, where these people got families. How stupid can these people be? How stupid? How stupid? You may be from Bolingbrook, but you're still part of Illinois. You may be from Baltimore, but you still live in Atlanta. And I'm pretty sure Sylvia and Dallas got relatives and people that love them too. Because see, people think because you on YouTube, don't nobody love you. Don't nobody know you. You ain't nobody, this, that, and the other. But then when the shit hits the fan, if it ain't Trashy, if it ain't Larry, if it ain't Bozo, 1 and 2, everybody is a victim. Everybody's a victim. Happy Valentine's Day to all you ladies. Everybody's a victim now. But the same energy they have in these YouTube streets, I hope they keep that same energy in the real world. Because this is just the internet. Man, you could cut this off and the motherfucker be like, man, fuck you. Y'all can cut me out, be like, man, fuck DJ. I wouldn't know you said it. But when you get in front of a lens, a camera, a device, and you do all these things, and you freely put yourself out there to be a target, that's your fault. It ain't mine. It ain't the next person. That's your fault. And I found it so embarrassing to have to tell my mama that a nigga is threatening her on YouTube that she don't even know. Now that's embarrassing. And what's so crazy about it is you got the same people that's over there cheering this man on, rooting for him, listening to him. He threatened my mother, and they still rocking with this individual. And this is why I specifically said, if you fuck with that dude, I see you in his chat and you see he's steady disrespecting, and not only disrespecting, but threaten my mother, and you rocking with that fool. I don't give a fuck how much you don't like me. You ain't got no morals, no values for your goddamn self. Because I got to ask this question. When you don't agree with the person you claim you supporting, is your mama going to be the next target? Is your son going to be the next target? Is your daughter going to be the next target? Is you going to be a dog head, hoe, bitch? See, these are the questions that don't go through some of these subscribers and moderators, because it's not them that's being attacked. It's not their mother that's being attacked. But if it was their mother, sister, brother, cousin, uncle, son, daughter, niece, nephew, I wonder how would they feel? But since it ain't them, and they the biggest cheerleaders of it, they just as guilty than the motherfucker who doing it. See, I've seen somebody say, why is DJ Tyson reaching out to George family and this, that, and the other? First of all, I am a Mason and can be validated. See, that's why I say, and I kept saying this, and I told him this, quit saying you vouch for me, because you don't vouch for me. You don't even know me to vouch for me. How could a young boy vouch for a grown man, especially over some YouTube shit? Told him that. Stop saying you vouch for me. You don't vouch for me. Masons vouch for me. And it takes one to know one. So for people to tell me that I ain't one, when I run across one, I bet you I know what to tell them. I know what to say, and I know what to present. That's why I tell people I got the best of all worlds. It is what it is. It is what it is. I started with the streets. And you got many Masons and Eastern Stars that have been in the streets. Started young, gangster. You got a lot of gangsters, vice lords. You got a lot of them in there that's been part of gangs and all that shit. But when we took an oath and a vow, those same vice lords, those same gangsters became my brothers. And some people ain't been to prison, and some people ain't been to jail. But when you put the work in to become what you want to become, there's nothing nobody can do about it. He ain't no Mason. You're right. I ain't one. You just keep that in mind, and I ain't one. I ain't got to pull up 1,000 pictures with me, with a lot of my Mason brothers, and I don't got to do all that. You're right. I'm not one. Just keep that same energy too. Yeah. I ain't from the streets. I don't know nobody. Just keep that same energy. I sometimes got to question these inconsiderate moderators, these inconsiderate followers, these inconsiderate spectators and onlookers that will not come from behind the screen to put a fight up for chaos, but they'll fight all in the inboxes, all in the chats, but won't step their ass outside their house and come and fight for a call that we supposed to be fighting for. But they got so much tough shit to say online and so much of jumping cables to put on the motherfucker. Well, the cable that they put on the person makes him look dumb as hell. So the people that's really laughing with you is really the one laughing at you. The people that's laughing with you is usually the ones making a fool of you. The people that usually laughing with you is the same ones that charging you up for a case that you ain't gonna be able to beat. All because of YouTube made you tough. All because of YouTube gave you a little muscle. All because of YouTube made you feel more than what you felt as a man. So when the gavel hits, and when a motherfucker come knocking at your door, and when a motherfucker give you the business, them same people that laughed at you, laughed with you, geeked you up, in the reality world, they ain't gonna be there with you. You'll be by yourself doing this. Because you don't know who may be coming for your ass. I wish I would walk out my goddamn door and I gotta constantly do this. You know why I don't do that? You know why? Because I ain't did shit to nobody. I ain't gave a motherfucker nothing they ain't had coming. And if you got it coming, you got it coming. If you ain't got it coming, you good. But for people like them to do all this extra, all for some views and some clout, it ain't no different than these young boys that's making all these rap videos and smoking on this and smoking on that. But you got a grown man doing the same thing in the fucking YouTube street to try to make people feel like they this big of a gangster. They this big of a killer. And then you got people actually believing that shit. Like, this shit is really reality, man. Y'all ain't never seen them shot a nigga. You ain't never seen them pop a nigga. But y'all listen to a nigga that says they that nigga. And I think sometimes it's comical that they put fear, that he put fear in the people that follows him and make them believe that he's just so much of a killer. He act better than Bozo number one. It's like a motherfucker want to do something to prove something to YouTube. Who need that much clout? Who need that much clout? Who need that much validation, or that much acceptance from the goddamn internet? Do you people really think I need the acceptance of fucking YouTube or a fucking blog, a radio station, or anything to validate who the fuck I am? Hell fucking no. How the old saying, mother had you, mother fuck you. I'm me. And I don't need YouTube views, cash apps, none of that to make me who I've been all my life. Now I've been some rocky roads, yeah. I've had some ups and downs, yeah. But at the end of the day, I look in the mirror at me every fucking day. So what could YouTube views? What could YouTube views? What could 111, 300 people in the chat actually make me feel?
You need to update Bixby voice to continue.
What I've already felt before I came here. I appreciate the views. I appreciate the donations. But I was me before a lot of y'all met me or knew of me or come in my circle or been on my pages, and whoever been following me for how long, I've been me. That's the difference between me and them. They not used to people following them. Hear me out. They not used to people following them. They're not used to people respecting them. They're not used to people loving them and being real with them. They're not used to that. They're not used to getting views. And what's most important is they ain't used to having a fucking voice. Yeah. They ain't used to leadership. They ain't used to having a voice. Been there, done that. I said, ain't what you do, is how you do it. So if you really think, as a 49-year-old man, I say what Trash you say, bed bug. I'll say what Larry say, no job having. I say what Dana say, baby killer. I say what Dabowski say, child killer. You think me being 49, I'm going to sit on the internet, post your mama, and threaten your mama in front of a bunch of people in the fucking chat for some entertainment? Do you really think I'm going to do that? Do you really think I'm going to post their kids for some entertainment? You get out what you put in. You get out what you dish out. And Dana, Larry, Dumbo, Trashy, and whoever else in this mix, Hollywood, Chopsticks, they ain't doing nothing but getting what the fuck they put out. Now, if you can't handle it, don't dish out what you can't handle. Because everybody ain't moving the same way. Everybody ain't doing things the same way. You can laugh now, but just don't cry later. Because I don't have a worry, nothing in the world. For what? For who? None of these people made me. Trashy still starving for views. She lucky if she get 300 views. She happy with that. They all want some notary. And the same people that talk about my Cash App is the same ones that want Cash Apps. Trashy, Bozo 1 and 2, Goofy Larry, even, and all of them, same people that talked about me, the same motherfuckers that really want Cash Apps now. It's crazy. They want it, but they don't want me to get it because they see how productive I am with my shit. See, they don't want a nigga like me that had no money because they scared I take off because I had money before. And go get it again. So while they was on there last night having their little shit show, man, I'm busy having fun. doing what I love to do, which is DJing, having a ball. See, when I like, see, what I love about DJing is I love people. And when you love people, you like to see people have a good time, man. These people down here in Houston was tipping hard. Who be tipping motherfucker $20 to play one song? And every fucking song they wanted me to play, who tips you $20? That's a big tip. I mean, every song this nigga want me to play, he tipped me $20. I said, God damn. Wait a minute. I'm a bad motherfucker, boy. I love this music shit. I keep telling motherfuckers. They open the door for me and I get a foot in. Man, them motherfuckers was tipping like a motherfucker, man. I was like, God damn. All because they want to hear this song, one song. And you know, I'm a beast with this shit, man. I love my life. It ain't the best yet, but I love it. And I shout out to everybody, man, who was texting me and asking me, man, you see what this nigga said about your mama? Man, I wasn't even thinking about that shit, man. I was thinking about what I come to do was a job and to make sure people was pleased with my work, with my craft, with my gift. I didn't have time to come on the internet and listen to these clowns be clowns, because clowns belong in the circus. Y'all stop entertaining these clowns. Like I say it again. If you ain't got a screen recorder, download one. Go to your Google's Play. And when them motherfuckers start talking about me, screen record it, shoot it to me. I'm going to talk about Angelo tomorrow. I ain't even watch his yet. Because see, I got a life outside of YouTube. That's what they don't understand. I'm not finna spend my everyday worried about who said what about me, who said what about my mama, who said what they gonna do to my mama, who said what they gonna do to me. I address you when need to be. I'm not in a rush to jump online if I ain't got the time to waste my time on these idiots, because that's what they is, a bunch of idiots. So I feel good that I have the type of relationship with my mama now, better than ever, that I could tell her about a dummy who don't even know her. It's a shame when you got to tell your mother, be careful, when she ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It's a shame. It's a shame that you got to tell your mother to be careful because she's being threatened by a motherfucker who in the same state as her. Now that's heavy. So when I say this paper trail, it's a motherfucker. Shout out to my mama, man. She said, baby, you go always have haters, baby. If you ain't got none, you ain't doing nothing. I said, Mama, I swear I want to come and push that nigga shit back. Get that nigga the business. She said, no, baby, don't worry about that. And I thought she was going to get upset by me telling her some deranged ass nigga putting up pictures and taking them from Facebook and putting them on fucking YouTube. I thought she was going to go off, but she didn't. And that's why I'm so freely talking about it. So not only is she aware, but my family is aware. My associates aware. So all Like Tupac said, all eyes on you. You want the attention? Now you have it. DJ Tyson is not responsible that whatever happens to any of these YouTube dummies ain't got nothing to do with me. That's why I'm so glad when they get on here and do all these threats and I see you, I'm gonna beat you the fuck up. Family died, kids died, find out where he stay at, find out where he live, I'm gonna kill you. I'm so glad they made a fucking, you talking about a motherfucker got a track record for themselves? Shit. Yeah. If you think my case won't be not guilty, you got to be out your motherfucking mind. I got all receipts on all of them. All of them. And you still got people that will still follow him because they don't like me. And I don't give a fuck if they don't like me. Where the fuck is they principles at? You ain't got to like me to have no principles. You ain't got to like me to have no morals, no ethics, no values. You ain't got to like me for that. You should have that for yourself. But that goes to show you birds and the feather flock together. So when you don't agree with him, your mama go be next. When you don't agree with him, your son go be next. And it's all to the extent or how much beef you have with him. You next. You next. I thank him for keeping that video up. I'm going to play what he said. I want y'all to hear this. And I say it again, I'm not responsible. Not responsible for whatever happened to these clowns. Tried to tell them, I knew people. Stop playing with me. I ain't talking about this Larry bullshit, but Larry just fighting the case and won't make people believe he this big bad hukuna. I ain't even on none of that. When I say I know people, I really, really know people. This ain't for no followers. This ain't for no cash app. This ain't for no me trying to pretend to be somebody I'm not. But when niggas go to the extent that these people is winning, you ain't got no choice but to bring out your power tools. You ain't got no choice. Shout out to the people who screen recorded for me. Touch on Angelo goopy ass tomorrow. But listen to this clown, and listen how stupid he sounds. With his face on a fucking screen. And it is sad that my mama have to look at this ugly ass nigga and take the necessary precautions to protect her life. That's crazy. All because these haters can't handle me in these YouTube streets. And they think this go get me off my square for me to catch a case. Nah. I'm going to tell you this. DJ Tyson is winning. So for all you hating, I ain't forget you, Levi. I ain't forget you. I hope y'all got enough money. Angelo, Larry, Trashy, Dana, Dumbo. Who is it? Trashy, Dana, Dumbo, Levi, Larry, Angelo. Shit, might be Atmos too. That nigga made about 17. But I hope they all got their lawyers. And I hope they got enough money. Because I believe what my haters go do is make me rich. I'm winning. I am winning. And they ain't gonna tell me I'm losing. I'm winning. Don't take all that. It don't take all that threatening people, families, and posting people pictures and slandering people, and you posting your pictures on. See, that's why I got class that she put my picture on her cartoon. Defamation of character right there in her face. I'm winning. So I hope that job paying her enough. I'm winning. It's crazy.
Ass motherfuckers that try to put a muzzle on a nigga. Gone the fuck up out my motherfucking chat and up out my motherfucking life. Hey, bitch ass nigga, play some games. I'm going to your mama shit tonight. How about that? How about that? Go live and say I won't. Go live, call me some bitches. Go live and say you know where I'm at and all that other goofball shit.
You won't.
And see that I go to your mama shit.
You won't.
Right away.
I was too busy.
Be live and I'm gonna be at your mama house.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be at your mama house.
Shoot
Fuck
your
your
shot.
mama.
Shoot your shot.
Do you know what I'm trying to tell you?
Nope.
Do you know what's finna happen to you?
No.
Do you know what's finna happen to your family?
No.
I don't give a fuck about you, dude.
That's good.
You gotta prove whatever I'm telling you. I can get on here and say whatever the fuck I want to say.
Yeah, you can.
You gotta prove it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna prove it with this right here. This the proof right here. Listen, when a person say, yeah, hey Tanya, tell a nigga say cheese. He said you gotta prove it. The proof is right here when he say the words out of his mouth with his face. That's the proof right there. But, well, damn, I thought we was fighting for R. Kelly. Do you see them with R. Kelly saying anything with his face on it? Do y'all see that? Do y'all see anything where R. Kelly face saying he did anything? Did y'all see anything where R. Kelly face saying he go kill somebody? Nope. Or anybody for that matter. But you see his face.
Ass motherfuckers that try to put a muzzle on a nigga. Gone the fuck up out my motherfucking chat and up out my motherfucking life. Hey, bitch ass nigga, play some games. I'm going to your mama shit tonight. How about that? How about that? Go live and say I won't. Go live,
you won't.
call me some bitches. Go live and say
you
know
bitch.
Where I'm at and all that other goofball shit.
I do know where you at.
I go to your mama shit.
Go ahead.
Right away. You're going to still be live and I'm going to be at your mama house.
They waiting on you.
I'm going to be at your mama house. Fuck your mama.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm trying to tell you? Do you know what's finna happen to you?
Shit.
Do you know what's finna happen to your family? I don't give a fuck about you, dude. You gotta prove whatever I'm telling you. I can get on here and say whatever the fuck I want to say.
Okay.
You gotta prove it. So when I get there, do you want me to wait for it? Huh? Let me know. I don't give a fuck about your police reports. Give a fuck about that shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. You can't hide behind no police report. Better move your ass up out of Texas. Get back to your fort. A fort your own mama don't want you in. A fort that might not be there. You keep playing with me. And I'm dead serious. I swear to God on my dead homies, everything I'm saying, I mean it. I'm done playing with you.
Lord,
you a bitch ass nigga on YouTube that play bitch ass shit for YouTube views. You don't give a fuck. As long as motherfuckers cash apping you. You're gonna be laid out on the motherfucking ground, still getting the motherfucking cash out. You're gonna be at your mama, you're gonna be seeing your mama in the hospital, still getting the motherfucking cash out.
Wow. And he doing all this for YouTube. Playing tough for YouTube. He want to prove something to YouTube. That's what it is. But y'all listening to this shit, right?
Do one more playful shit with me. One more thing. And I guarantee you're going to regret it. That's a fact.
Who said I'm playing?
Nobody ever have I been on YouTube and meant everything I'm saying. I mean, everything I'm saying. Every word.
Oh, I'm so
every
scared.
Word.
I'm so scared.
I promise you. I promise you. Your mama a bitch. Your son a bitch. It's a fact. Now let's see how much of this is for YouTube. Do one more thing. Do one more thing, and then we don't see if I'm just a YouTube guy with glasses, Urkel, Wolfhead. Let's
You
see.
is.
We're gonna see.
You is.
We're gonna see.
You is. To me, you
do
is.
One more shit. One more little thing.
Boy, shut your ass
One
up.
more little thing.
Boy, stop.
One more. One more. Fuck about your mom. Let's see if you give a fuck about your mom. Let's see if you want to keep on playing this game you playing. Like ain't nobody gonna get hurt. You steady playing, talking about wait till you get here. I'm not gonna wait till you get here. Tell your mama to wait till you get here. Tell your mama to wait till you get here. Because before all this shit started, the first thing I told you, if you're gonna play with me, you better move your mama.
Boy, fuck you.
You better move
and
your
my mama ain't moving.
That's a fact.
Fuck you.
That's a fact.
Fuck you.
You better move your mama.
Fuck you. My mama, listen, let me explain something to you. You don't even know who my mama is. She ain't gonna be pacing out no windows and sitting in no cars and doing all that goofy ass shit you doing because she ain't did shit to nobody. I dread the day you even think you go fuck with my mama, nigga. You be singing Sarah for real.
I promise you that. And I'm not playing. And I don't give a fuck who hear me. I don't give a fuck who think I'm foul. I don't give a fuck who don't support me. Only thing I give a fuck about is sticking to what I told you. So you know that I'm not playing no games.
Boy, shut up.
I don't give a fuck who you going to tell.
You a joke. You a joke. You a joke.
I'm gonna see your
listen, goofy. You a joke. See you when you get there. I'm on live now. You want me to call my mama and see if she okay? This nigga think he know what he know. He don't know a goddamn thing. Nothing. But what's so crazy is shit like this. Would get his ass in jail. That paper trail a motherfucker. I don't got to file no paperwork. I don't have to do for what? I live in Houston. And I know you ain't gonna do shit to me in Chicago. That's why you praying on my mother. Because you know you can't fuck with me. And you ain't gonna really fuck with my mama. Believe that. Smoke come behind her. They own you now. Your safest place is probably jail. You go be you want to be Malcolm X so bad, you want to be sitting in the window and just looking and seeing if a motherfucker by your crib and all that old shit. That's on you. That's your life, man. I ain't worried about that. I sleep good every day. Sometimes I'm just gonna wake up with some crust in my eyes and be like, damn, I forgot to wash my goddamn face. And wake up with some crust in my eyes, man, with some slob down my mouth that's white. I'm just gonna wake up and get up like, I slept good like a motherfucker. So I ain't got no goddamn worries. None. So I thank you for keeping the video up. That's evidence of threats. See, Levi and them, they can't really do shit because they don't live in Illinois. Okay? My mama is not a public figure. Okay? See, I sometimes have to teach little boys how to be men because he's not a man, he's a little boy. It's only little boys do shit like that and say shit like that. See, when motherfuckers talking about they walked up in front of my mama's house and all that, boy, please. My mama don't stay there. Got me fucked up in the game. Nah, you ain't even hot. You cold in the motherfucker. Just like Chi-Town. Chi-Town, Chicago, Illinois. Cold in the motherfucker. You ain't even warm, not even lukewarm. My mama stay in Bolingbrook. You want her address? I can give it to you. Hold on. Let me give you my mama address. My mama address is 272 Soix Drive, Bolingbrook, Illinois. That's my mama address. Go write her. Tell her you love her, dumbo. That's my mama address. 272 Soix Drive. SIOUX. Meet me there. Don't beat me there. That's my mama address. Motherfuckers be playing these games and doing all this goof ass shit. And, you know, write checks they ass can't cash. Then they want to play the victim role and thinking they found something, ain't find none. Then when a motherfucker find them and look them up, do whatever, and realize, hey, look, nigga, I know people. Everybody's not a criminal. But he's a joke to me. See, he doing this shit for YouTube. He got to prove a point to YouTube, because that's what he been all his life. I want to prove a nigga, show ass nigga. He ain't used to motherfuckers respecting him. He ain't used to motherfuckers having love for him. He used to motherfuckers not fucking with him. That's what he used to. See, he ain't used to motherfucking respecting them in the streets, loving them in the world, getting love worldwide. He ain't used to that. So for the little people that's on this channel and the little views that he do get, it goes to his head to think that he's some fucking god or some shit. All because his four-eyed ass was at a fucking R. Kelly rally. If that ain't clout chasing at its most, and for a nigga that say they fighting for Robert Sylvester Kelly, but want to threaten R. Kelly supporters, he's another Dana J. That's why they get along so well. To me, I think he just tried to get up on me, thinking he could steal something from me that he can't steal. Because you can't steal who I am as a man. You can't steal my joy. You can't steal my happiness. You can't do shit to me. Not a goddamn thing. But woof to these people on the internet, like you really this big bad kahuna, because you feel like you got to prove somebody to go your ass back to jail. That's on you. It's not on me. It's not on me. He is a mentally challenged individual. Fuck you. Fuck what you stand for. My mama good and protected. Trust and believe. Now go and show out for YouTube, little boy. Go and impress your followers, your moderators with the wrenches. Go and impress them. Because see, they're impressed by all that. So he the type of nigga that's a dog, that's a stray dog that's running wild here and there, this, that, and the other. And the motherfucker hunter ain't find his ass. He a stray dog. He a stray dog running wild. Don't nobody know how to tame his ass. But I know some people who do. I appreciate the video. Appreciate y'all for coming on this live. I thank you for the threats to my mother. I thank you for your voice, your face, your gangsterism, your tough Tony acts. Thank you for all that. But make no mistake, I don't underestimate him. Fuck you, YouTube. Get your goofy ass off my channel. Both of you don't do shit. That nigga the one started with this personal family shit. So get your goofy ass, bitch ass, blind ass, dumb ass off my channel. And that go for anybody else. Y'all feel sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for him. He brought my mom into this. Period. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Nothing. Nothing. Get your goofy asses off my channel. Let them play with your mama. Give them your mama address. Give them your mama picture. Okay? So stay your dumb, goofy ass off this channel. He wrote a check that his ass ain't go cash. I hope his people got enough bond money to get him out of jail. My mother is an Illinois resident. And we go see how much my mama really love me and don't love me. So she say, hey, my mama don't love me. I ain't nobody. We go see. We go see. I ain't got nothing else to say. I thank y'all for tuning into my live. We got a Walk for Kills coming up. Y'all make sure y'all donate to the channel. I'm good. Let me get a little more rest because I got some more work to do today. All I can say is God is good. That nigga calling my phone, do all this goofy ass shit, and you motherfuckers coming over here trying to tell me about this dumb bitch, blind, bifocal ass nigga, like I supposed to be scared because he tough talking on the fucking internet. He can't face me. Yeah, he do. But I'm too smart for him up here. See, he's slow. He just yap, yap, yap. I'm smart up here. He don't have the brains. I'm smart up here. He just yap, 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 yap. Don't take all that. So far, my well-being checks has been facts. Ask Larry. Ask Dana. I don't know nobody though. My well-being check's been facts on Mo, Larry, and Curly, and Champ. On all four of them niggas. So Larry, Dana, dumbo. It's been facts. Ain't nothing wrong with a temperature check. That's all motherfuckers say, do a well-being check. That's what I do. Shit. I ain't nobody. My mama ain't nobody. They take this YouTube shit too serious. Same. He saved from the shot, but he in the same state. Pile up on top of pile up. Sandra, they ain't gonna learn. I ain't got nothing for them. I talked to my mama today. My mama said, boy, don't pay them no mind. You know I'm good. I ain't got to say what she do. I ain't got to say how she live. I ain't gonna say nothing. It is what it is. Beverly, when I say it's a shame when her son has to call her to tell her to be aware, to be alive on fucking Valentine's Day. All because of a nigga is jealous, hateful, disgraceful, disrespectful, can't handle a nigga like me. He's the weakest link. I'm good over here. Is y'all good? Are y'all good? I don't even care. Like I tell you, I don't care what he said about my mama. But last night, he made his grand appearance. Now we're going to see how this play out. Oh, damn. And he said, they going to have to prove it. Well, it's like, man,
ass motherfuckers that try to put a muzzle on a nigga gone the fuck about my motherfucking chat and about my motherfucking life. Hey, bitch ass nigga, play some games. I'm going to your mama shit tonight. How about that? How about that? Go live and say I won't. Go live, come meet some bitches. Go live and say you know where I'm at and all that other goofball shit. And see that I go to your mama shit. Right away. You gonna still be live and I'm gonna be at your mama house. I'm gonna be at your mama house. Fuck your mama. Do you know what I'm trying to tell you? Do you know what's finna happen to you? Do you know what's finna happen to your family? I don't give a fuck about you, dude. You gotta prove whatever I'm telling you. I can get on here and say whatever the fuck I want to say. You gotta prove it.
You said they got to prove it. Well, that just proved it right there, ain't it? And didn't that just prove it? Ain't that incriminating enough? That's not proof, y'all? Put a 1 in the chat if that's proof, or put a 2 in the chat if it's not proof. He said motherfuckers got to prove it. So let me play it again for the slow-ass people.
Ass motherfuckers that try to put a muzzle on a nigga, gone the fuck about my motherfucking check and about my motherfucking life. Hey, bitch ass nigga, play some games. I'm going to your mama shit tonight. How about that? How about that? Go live and say I won't. Go live, call me some bitches. Go live and say you know where I'm at and all that other goofball shit. And see that I go to your mama shit. Right away. You're going to still be live and I'm going to be at your mama house. I'm going to be at your mama house. Fuck your mama. Do you know what I'm trying to tell you? Do you know what's finna happen to you? Do you know what's finna happen to your family? I don't give a fuck about you, dude. You gotta prove whatever I'm telling you. I can get on here and say whatever the fuck I want to say. You gotta prove it.
Is this not enough proof? The fuck?
So when I get there, do you want me to wait for it? Huh? Let me know. I don't give a fuck about your police reports. Give a fuck about that shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. You can't hide behind no police report. Better move your ass up out of Texas. Get back to your fort. A fort your own mama don't want you in. A fort that might not be there. You keep playing with me. And I'm dead serious. I swear to God on my dead homies, everything I'm saying, I mean it. I'm done playing with you. You a bitch ass nigga on YouTube that play bitch ass shit for YouTube views. You don't give a fuck as long as motherfuckers cash after you.
And when he locked up for arson before?
Still getting the motherfucking cash out. You gonna be at your mama. You gonna be seeing your mama in the hospital. Still getting the motherfucking cash out.
Those ain't threats. And when he locked up for arson before, I could have sworn he was locked up for arson or some shit, setting some shit on fire or some shit. Wow, let me play that one again.
So when I get there, do you want me to wait for it? Huh? Let me know. I don't give a fuck about your police reports. Give a fuck about that shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. You can't hide behind no police report. Better move your ass up out of Texas. Get back to your fort.
I'm glad you left that video out.
A fort that might not be there. You keep playing with me. And I'm dead serious. I swear to God on my dead homies, everything I'm saying, I mean it. I'm done playing with you. You a bitch ass nigga on YouTube that play bitch ass shit for YouTube.
You a bitch ass nigga.
As long as motherfuckers cash after you.
You mad?
You're gonna be laid out on the motherfucking ground, still getting the motherfucking cash out.
Right.
You're gonna be at your mama. You're gonna be seeing your mama in the hospital, still getting the motherfucking cash out.
I'm gonna see my mama in a hospital. Wow.
Do one more playful shit with me. One more thing. And I guarantee you're going to regret it. That's a fact. Nobody ever have I been on YouTube and made everything I'm saying. I mean, everything I'm saying.
That's good.
Every word.
This nigga is a terrorist.
Word. I promise you.
This nigga is a terrorist.
I promise you.
And an arsonist.
Your mama a bitch. Your son a bitch. It's a fact. Now let's see how much of this is for YouTube. Do one more thing. And then we don't see if I'm just a YouTube guy with glasses, Urkel, Wolfman. Let's see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Do one more shit. One more little thing.
Hey, get your bitch ass out of here.
One more.
On this Sunday. You should have been fucking T-Baby while you trying to fuck around with me, nigga. You been gone long enough. I thought you was staying. Didn't he say he was staying in New York to April? Didn't he say he was staying in New York? Why he come back to Bolingbrook? I thought he was staying. Didn't he say he was staying? Why he so back in Bolingbrook all of a sudden? Didn't he say he was staying? I thought he's supposed to stay in New York for a while. Ain't that what he said? He said, I ain't coming back. I ain't coming back to win. What we in February? He said he wasn't coming back. Let's see, March, April. He wasn't coming back to what? April? But you see this, Gwendolyn, how you doing? All this over some YouTube because the nigga ain't me. I ain't never threatened this nigga mama, but it's all good.
Fuck about your mama. Let's see if you give a fuck about your mama. Let's see if you want to keep on playing this game you playing. Like ain't nobody gonna get hurt. You still playing talking about wait till you get here. I'm not gonna wait till you get here. Tell your mama to wait till you get here. Tell your mama to wait till you get here.
My mama ain't
before all this shit started, the first thing I told you, if you're gonna play with me, you better move your mama. You better move your mama. That's a fact. That's a fact. You better move your mama. Yeah. Yeah. I promise you that. And I'm not playing. And I don't give a fuck who hear me. I don't give a fuck who think I'm foul. I don't give a fuck who don't support me. Only thing I give a fuck about is sticking to what I told you. So you know that I'm not playing no games. I don't give a fuck who you going to tell or nothing. Play one more time with me, and I'm going to see your mama. I'm already going to her shit.
And that sound like Bozo. Bozo number one said the same thing. I don't care who you show this to. Now I got to make a video with these threats with all these clowns. And I got them with Larry, Angelo. Let me see who all got these threats. Angelo, Larry, Dana, and Dumbo. So now I got to make a full clip with Angelo threats, Larry's threats, harassment, Dana threats, harassment, and Dumbo threats and harassment. This shit. Y'all mute that food. Listen to me, y'all. When that nigga go live, for here on out, when he go live, just give him all thumbs down and just leave. Don't even stay. If you stay, make sure y'all download a screen recorder because this is proof that this dude is not mentally stable. He is not mentally stable. He is a terrorist. He is a ticking time bomb. And oh, I have, baby. I talked to my mother. Yeah. Hey, Gwen, I talked to my mother today, man. And at first I want to go talk to her. But shout out to the person who called me this morning. It's like, man, you need to let your mama know. And it's a shame that my mama got to hear this shit and take the necessary precautions. And then my family, they already own this nigga and my people. So, I mean, and that's why I say it don't have nothing to do with me. Oh, yeah, it's on. He did it to himself. I ain't do it to him. He did it to him.
Ass motherfuckers that try to put a muzzle on a nigga, gone the fuck about my motherfucking check and about my motherfucking life. Hey, bitch ass nigga, play some games. I'm going to your mama shit tonight. How about that? How about that?
So much for free R. Kelly.
Go live and say I won't. Go live, call me some bitches. Go live and say you know where I'm at and all that other goofball shit. And see that I go to your mama shit. Right away. You're going to still be live and I'm going to be at your mama house. I'm going to be at your mama house. Fuck your mama.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm trying to tell you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what's going to happen to you?
Okay.
Do you know what's going to happen to your family? I don't give a fuck about you, dude. You got to prove whatever I'm telling you.
Let me do this, y'all. Let me do this because I know Melissa's Conspiracy might be watching this. Tim might be watching. I might got some bloggers that may be watching and listening to this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this screen off and I'm gonna play this for the people that be uploading stuff on their page and let y'all get a shot without me even saying nothing, so y'all could just get the whole thing for yourself. And if you're going in the snow, I hope you can burn rubber fast enough because the snow do slow you down when you're trying to get away. I'm just saying. I hope you got some good tires. My mama is good. She good. So let me do this. I'm gonna play it one more time. Get y'all screen recorders ready, because I know y'all want to put this in y'all lives. So let me just start off like this again.
Hey, ass motherfuckers that try to put a muzzle on a nigga, gone the fuck up out my motherfucking chat and up out my motherfucking life. Hey, bitch ass nigga, play some games. I'm going to your mama shit tonight. How about that? How about that? Go live and say I won't. Go live, come meet some bitches. Go live and say you know where I'm at and all that other goofball shit. And see that I go to your mama shit. Right away. You're going to still be live and I'm going to be at your mama house. I'm going to be at your mama house. Fuck your mom. Do you know what I'm trying to tell you? Do you know what's going to happen to you? Do you know what's going to happen to your family? I don't give a fuck about you, dude. You got to prove whatever I'm telling you. I can get on here and say whatever the fuck I want to say. You got to prove it. So when I get there, do you want me to wait for it? Huh? Let me know. I don't give a fuck about your police reports. Give a fuck about that shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. You can't hide behind no police report. Better move your ass up out of Texas. Get back to your fort. A fort your own mama don't want you in. A fort that might not be there. You keep playing with me. And I'm dead serious. I swear to God on my dead homies, everything I'm saying, I mean it. I'm done playing with you. You a bitch ass nigga on YouTube that play bitch ass shit for YouTube views. You don't give a fuck as long as motherfuckers cash after you. You're gonna be laid out on the motherfucking ground, still getting the motherfucking cash out. You're gonna be at your mama, you're gonna be seeing your mama in the hospital, still getting the motherfucking cash out. Do one more playful shit with me. One more thing, and I guarantee you're gonna regret it. That's a fact. Nobody ever have I been on YouTube and meant everything I'm saying. I mean everything I'm saying. Every word. Every word. I promise you. I promise you. Your mama a bitch. Your son a bitch. It's a fact. Now let's see how much of this is for YouTube. Do one more thing. Do one more thing, and then we don't see if I'm just a YouTube guy with glasses, Urkel, Wolfman. Let's see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Do one more shit. One more little thing. One more little thing. That's all. One more. One more. Fuck about your mom. Let's see if you give a fuck about your mom. Let's see if you want to keep on playing this game you playing. Like ain't nobody gonna get hurt. You steady playing, talking about wait till you get here. I'm not gonna wait till you get here. Tell your mama to wait till you get here. Tell your mama to wait till you get here. Because before all this shit started, the first thing I told you, if you're gonna play with me, you better move your mama. You better move your mama. That's a fact. That's a fact. You better move your mama. Yeah. Yeah. I promise you that. And I'm not playing. And I don't give a fuck who hear me. I don't give a fuck who think I'm foul. I don't give a fuck who don't support me. Only thing I give a fuck about is sticking to what I told you. So you know that I'm not playing no games. I don't give a fuck who you going to tell or nothing. Play one more time with me, and I'm going to see your mama. I'm already going to her shit.
And there you have it. Hope y'all screen recorded that. I'm about to eat me some cereal. I'm going to talk to you guys later. I love you. God bless you all. Y'all be blessed on this Sunday. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Everybody talking about a cash app. They mad over fucking cash app. They cash apps must not be hitting. I guess maybe because I still got a roof over my head, and maybe they just want me back in my vehicle. Good luck with that one. Good luck with that one. Good luck with that one. Oh Lord, not oh Lord. Oh my God. People out here doing too much. All right.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? This your boy Lucky 13 back with another.
I will address Andy Slow tomorrow. Thank you, Gwendolyn. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody, all you ladies. Happy Valentine's Day to y'all. Want you, everybody, have a good day. All you brothers, y'all be cool. God bless you. Y'all already know the information to the Cash App. Y'all want to be a blessing at any time. Make sure you donate to my channel, which is the channel they hating on so goddamn much. God damn, never seen nobody hate on my channel that bad. Starting to make me think he working for Larry. God damn. You don't know it? It is Cash App, KVINSBLESSINGS, Kevin's Blessing, or PayPal.me/DJ Tyson 357. Also follow me on IG at Kevin Terrell 357. Follow me on IG, Twitter at DJ Tyson 357. Follow me on Facebook or add me on Facebook, Kevin Terrell. It's the profile with the shirt off, I think, with the white and the cover. So just inbox me off Facebook. Sometimes I don't get those messages, but when I do try to catch them and how to look at them, I will add you as a friend. I appreciate y'all for coming in on this Sunday. God bless you all under this unfortunate situation. My mama is good. I talked to her. She having a good time out at the store. Okay. And I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. Dumbo got to pay for his own sins. I'm good. I'll holler at y'all later. I'm out. Peace. Yeah, Lakeisha. Yeah, the same nigga that went to New York saying he was gonna stay to April and all this old shit or whatever. Right back with the bullshit. This all good. He can't get me in the trick bag. I got him. Somebody say, got him. Them niggas gonna make me rich. Got him. I'm gonna holler at y'all later.